Hi Lowell friends, this is Mrs. Radway. Now that we are learning from home, I wanted to review some internet safety. Today's lesson reviews clickbait. That's when websites pop up or have pop-up ads that want you to click on it just because they want you to be curious to fill in what you think you don't know. By the end of the lesson, we should answer this big question. What is clickbait and how can you avoid it? You'll be able to answer both of those by the end of this lesson. Here I have 4 headlines, and we are going to take a look and see what in these headlines got our attention. The first headline is the one next to the video games, and it says, "Go ahead and play that video game. It might actually be good for you." One below it says, 80% of kids love cupcakes. New study shows why. Toothbrush one says, "You should never brush your teeth without this trick." And the one with the monkeys says, "You won't believe this. The children's story that's actually true." What in these headlines got your attention? What seems to have caught your attention? If you need to, pause the video here and you can talk about your answer with the people at home. Welcome back. All of these headlines were created to try to get you to click on them. They do this using something called the curiosity gap. The curiosity gap is the desire that every person has to figure out missing information. For example, think about your favorite actor or singer. Have you ever wondered where they were born or what they like to do in their spare time? Why do you think you are interested in that? It's because your mind doesn't like to have missing pieces or gaps in things that we know about. Each of these headlines is making your brain think that there is a gap in something you already know. So let's take a look at those headlines again. The headline was, "Go ahead and play that video game. It might actually be good for you." How does this headline refer to something that you already know about? Well, that's your video games. Lots of people know about video games. And the gap that it's talking about? Well, some people might find it surprising that video games might be good for you. They're trying to get you to click on it so that you can learn why. The toothbrush one? How does this headline refer to something you already know about? Well, hopefully you all know about brushing your teeth. Almost everyone is familiar with that. And then the gap that they're trying to fill is a trick. Maybe there's something you don't know about brushing your teeth. The cupcake headline? Well, what does it refer to about something you already know? Something that we all seem to really enjoy. Cupcakes is something that lots of kids like. And the gap that it's trying to fill? It's trying to explain why the kids like cupcakes so much. And the last one was the one that was just kind of interesting to me. The headline said, "You won't believe this, the children's story that's actually true." Well, what is the headline referring to? Something that you know? Well, it mentions children's stories and it has a picture of monkeys. Most people, I guess, are familiar with both stories and monkeys, but what gap is it trying to fill? Probably trying to answer the question how a children's story is actually true and what in the world does it have to do with monkeys? Lots of different kinds of headlines and images use the curiosity gap to try to get you to click on them, including many news websites, but not all are the same. Some are called clickbait. Clickbait is a compound word made up of the word click and bait. Click means when you're clicking on a link or following a link on the internet, and bait is something that you use usually when you're fishing, trying to get fish to bite on your hook. So clickbait means it's an image or a headline that tries to get you to click on it, usually for advertising purposes. By getting you to bite on the hook or actually click the link, clickbait headlines help advertisers make more money. When lots of people click on a link, an advertiser gets more traffic and can charge companies more money for their ads. It doesn't matter if the people who click find what they're actually looking for. In fact, when you click on clickbait, it can do one of these three things. It could potentially lead to sites that you don't actually want to go to. It could infect your device with computer viruses when you click. And thirdly, it could lead to someone stealing your information. So if you come across a headline that you might think is clickbait, avoid clicking it. That means don't click it. Instead, do a search on the headline using any search engine of your choice and see if there are other sources that provide the same information that you're looking for so that you're not just clicking on an advertisement. Sometimes it can be hard to tell if a headline is just clickbait or if it's actually something worth clicking. There are a few things that you can look for to decide if it's clickbait or not. Clue number one, if it's clickbait, it's going to seem impossible or unbelievable. For example, this headline here. Think your cat loves you? It's actually plotting to make you sick. What in that headline seems impossible or unbelievable? Right, cats can't actually plot to make you sick. Clue number two, clickbait tries to shock you and have some kind of shocking thing in their headline. For example, they might say, "You won't believe this," or "This answer is genius." It's trying to get you so interested in it and shock you that you click on their link. And clue number three is that clickbait refers to some kind of celebrity or a popular topic in the news right now. An example would be Kylie Jenner talks selfies and bubble tea. You won't believe what she says. That one looks like it combines clue number two, shock, and clue number three, celebrity. A common thing that you might be hearing a lot in the news lately is about COVID-19 or coronavirus. There are a lot of clickbaits right now using those two words, hoping that you will click so that the advertisers get more money. I kept those clues over here on the right-hand side of our screen, and we're going to look at four headlines and decide, is it clickbait, thumbs up, or is it not clickbait, thumbs down? The headline here says, "Man kisses a king cobra snake. You won't believe what happens next." Is this clickbait, yes, or is this clickbait, or is this not clickbait, thumbs down? I'm seeing that clue number two, it's trying to shock us. So this is really pretty likely to be clickbait because it seems impossible that someone would kiss a king cobra snake and not get bitten. Kind of clue number one and clue number two there. Here's a headline. It says, 5 pictures that prove this place has the most beautiful sunsets. Thumbs up or thumbs down? This one probably is not clickbait because it doesn't seem too impossible or shocking, and it offers just really specific information. Here's a third one. The headline says, "Want to see a new movie? Here are some of the top new releases." Is it clickbait, thumbs up, or thumbs down? I don't think this one is. This likely is not clickbait because it isn't impossible or shocking, and it seems like it will just provide you some specific information about the newest top releases. Our last example. It says, "Remember the baby from Harry Potter? You would never have expected this." Clickbait, thumbs up, or thumbs down? Yeah, you're right. This one is very likely thumbs up. It is clickbait because it's about a celebrity and it tries to shock you. Both clues 2 and 3. Remember that big question at the beginning of our lesson where we were trying to know what is clickbait and how can we avoid it? Well, clickbait is when they're trying to get you to click on something because it's filling an information gap from the curiosity gap. And we all know that we need to avoid that clickbait. Remember to ask yourself if the link is just trying to get you to click because it makes you think you have a gap in your understanding. And if you're not sure if it's clickbait or not, you can always talk with an adult if you suspect that it is clickbait, or you can go to your own search engine and search it up yourself to see if it's just trying to be an advertisement or if there really is news about what you're looking at. Friends, I hope that you stay safe while you're at home doing your at-home learning. I miss all of you so very much. I can't wait until we see each other again. Until then, practice safe internet safety, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.